Taco Bell has never failed me, ever. This is God sent. Oh God, okay, I take that back.
How about them 2010s, am I right?
You're so right.
Oh, you're gonna make me feel old.
It's crazy to think that it's about to be 2020.
Well, as hard as it is to believe, this decade is almost over.
That's so crazy.
So in honor of the end of the decade, we're gonna take you on a little trip down memory lane and look at 10 things you may have forgotten that happened in the past 10 years, and we'll see how many you remember.
Oh my God, I probably forgot everything.
We know a lot of serious things happened in this decade, but we chose to keep this episode uplifting.
Okay.
However, if you want to discuss anything that we don't talk about in this episode, please start our conversation in the comments down below.
Yes, how exciting.
Stop! I could have dropped my
Oh my gosh.
Ah! I could have dropped my croissant.
Drop my croissant.
That was 10 years ago.
Free Shavakadu!
Free Shavakadu.
Vines. When did Vine start?
Avocado! Thanks!
An avocado! I remember that one.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron.
And this one was iconic.
Yes!
Sorry, I love Timmy Trumpet.
I love this one too. I forgot about these. This was like so long ago.
I love Vine. This was Vine. This is all Vine.
Adam.
All these chickens! I could just keep doing this. Oh, fun.
There's not one Vine that I don't know.
So Vine started in 2013, and despite the app's popularity, it also ended later in the decade in 2017.
Oh my God, I did not know Vine started in 2013. I feel like that was forever ago. There's just something about a short little clip that's just so funny. I don't know why they took it away, but Vines will live on forever.
Oh, the X Factor.
Hello.
Man, this is just gonna, oh, wait. This is One Direction, right? Oh, it's One Direction! Okay, this is wild that this is in this decade because I feel like they've been around for so long. Look at Liam.
Hard about it, and we've thought of each of you as individuals.
Look at those cuties.
The girls are like, it's us.
We've decided to put you both through the judgment.
This is iconic. I remember hearing all about it. The drama. Wow! Oh my gosh.
That was an iconic moment. I remember watching that season of X Factor. I feel like that's when X Factor really had its prime.
So that was the moment that boy band One Direction was officially formed back in 2010.
Wow, they've come and gone too.
They're babies when they first started, and somehow 10 years have passed and you grew up with these people, and you're like, how did that happen? Like, now I feel even older.
All right, next up, we have this for you.
An iPad. I think, probably have one of the originals.
This thing is like a brick. She is thicker than a bowl of Snickers.
So the first generation iPad came out in 2010. Right now you're holding a second generation iPad, which was released in 2011.
I think I bought one of these for my mom.
It's a lot heavier than like tablets nowadays. I remember being a little kid and I remember having a flip phone. And then it's like, it feels really cool to have been in the generation where, you know, we saw that transform.
What do we do?
Oh, wait, for real?
Oh my God! My boy!
Is this the first Avengers? What?
Yes, Agent Coulson.
An idea to bring together.
This is so long ago.
That's been around a while, huh?
They could fight the battles that we never could.
There was so much hype for this movie. It was nuts.
Such a good movie.
Wow, the music just makes you want to throw your ass around.
I've just always like known and heard of the Avengers movies. It feels like they've been around forever.
So this was a pretty marvelous
I like that.
Thank you.
That was good.
Decade for superhero movies because basically all of the Avengers movies came out during this decade.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting.
To think that before this decade, that didn't exist at all, and now they're like the end-all be-all to beat as far as like blockbusters and box office success.
There weren't enough movies that people felt like, I gotta go see that in the theater. With these Avenger movies and the Marvel series, I think what happened is it gave a new breath to people going, this is a movie that I have to go see with the sound and the sights of a movie on the big screen.
What is this? Kevin.
What is this? Instagram.
Did Instagram start in these past 10 years too?
Okay, but can't take that picture off because feet gross me out.
So this was the very first Instagram ever posted on July 16th, 2010.
Oh my God.
3 months later, in October of the same year, Instagram officially launched to the public.
No way, I actually didn't. I never saw this picture.
Like, you couldn't take your foot out of the shop, bro? Really? What filter is that?
Look at that old, like, grimy filter. And we thought they were so cool. They were so hot, doing all the filters.
Instagram's the reason why I'm on FBE. Like, I saw the ad and I auditioned, so it's something that I'm very grateful for.
I remember being in the car with my sister and her being like, George, you should download this new app. It's called Instagram. It's really cool. Let me show it to you. And I was like, I don't give a f. Look at me now. Look at me now, sister.
Things are about to get a little loco.
Ooh, the Doritos Locos tacos.
I just remember thinking, it was like, oh my God, it's perfect for the gamers. Halo all night, just add the Mountain Dew.
Taco Bell has never failed me, ever. This is God sent. Oh God, okay, I take that back.
I would have seriously thought that these have been around for as long as Taco Bell has existed.
I remember when they released it. I was in high school, and I think me and my friends like went through the drive-thru and got them, and we were all impressed. We're like, these are so good, the nacho one.
The Doritos Locos Taco was first released by Taco Bell in 2012 and sold over 1 billion units in its first year.
1 billion? The numbers speak for themselves.
Similar to the movies, people started to lose interest in the fast food industry as well, and so they had to start doing things that were just
Loco.
Exactly.
A Supreme Court ruling announced minutes ago extends same-sex marriage in America. The justices
Gay marriage, baby.
that states do not have the justices rule 5-4 that states do not have the right to outlaw same-sex unions.
It's gonna make me cry.
The High Court also ruled that all 50 states must recognize same-sex marriages performed in other states.
This is monumental.
I'm really happy that now you can marry whoever you love, whether it's the same sex as you or not. But it really makes me sad that this was only 10 years ago.
That event really helped me just come out in general. I was already out to a lot of people, but at the same time, I wasn't nearly as confident in who I was, confident in my future, and what I could have and what all that different stuff.
So great. I could cry. Fighting during Prop 8 and specifically getting pushed into traffic, getting punched, getting spit at, having my life threatened in a way that seemed valid just because I wanted to marry my wife was, it was all worth it when this happened.
So on June 26, 2015, the United States Supreme Court officially struck down bans on gay marriage in all 50 states. I know we said we weren't going to talk about anything too serious, but we really wanted to discuss this one. How important was this moment?
It's important to every individual who has felt like they were turned away. We're all individuals and we're all human beings. We all deserve our own right to love.
I remember just feeling so optimistic for the first time. Beforehand, I never envisioned marrying my husband and having kids and having the typical life, heteronormative life. We still have a long way to go, but such an important moment in the 2010s.
What's this?
Lost! Oh my gosh, best show ever.
I love this one.
What is happening? Oh my God!
must have been at about 40,000.
Lost. Okay. People are gonna get mad at me because I've never seen this.
Oh my God, I would sit there on the message boards, coming up with theories about what was going on in the island, whether it was quantum physics. Like I was so into this fandom.
And who brought us here, John?
The island. Da, da, da. Lost. Wow. That show, like, kind of feels older than a decade.
So the TV show Lost aired its final episode in 2010, and well, we won't spoil anything for anyone. Let's just say some fans were not too happy with the way that it ended.
I did hear that.
Yeah, the ending was kind of bad, but I'd still watch it again.
There were just so much to it and so much for fans to cling to. I feel like it almost changed kind of how we enjoy TV. It was like really interactive. I can't believe that it's been that long since it ended.
Oh, the Cubs.
This is going to be a tough point. The Cubs!
Cubs win the World Series! I don't know sports.
Guys, I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan, so I'm not a fan of this one.
Honestly, I'll be in the center of that group hug.
I remember that. That was really cool.
So in 2016, the Chicago Cubs won the World Series, ending a record-long 108-year-long drought for the team.
No way. I got goosebumps.
Which is actually the longest drought ever for all major North American sports. So this was a pretty big deal.
That was a big drought. People outside of Chicago, I think everybody was celebrating the Cubs winning the pennant.
I'm not a Cubs fan, but like you couldn't not be happy for them. You know, you're like, wow, what a moment. Like for all the Cubs fans around the world, that's just like a glorious day. Awkward. Oh, awkward.
When it comes to twisting.
What is this?
Oh, hey. Shit, I cannot dance.
Should I do swing?
Is this a phone commercial? Not a phone commercial?
I'm so confused as to everything that's going on.
Okay, well, I guess now we'll go bowling. We'll do something you can do. We'll bowl in the rain.
Oh, Uber?
Oh, it's Uber!
Uber? That was an Uber commercial? Wow. This is gonna make me feel really old right now.
Uber technically launched in 2009, with Lyft following in 2012.
2009?
In your opinion, how did these inventions change our society?
Taxis are going out of business. People are safely getting home from a night out, or just being able to get to where they need to go.
You don't need anyone to drop you off. You could have Uber. You don't even need a car. You have Uber. You don't need to leave your house to go get your Dorito taco. You can have it delivered to your house, Like, it just made life so much more convenient.
I sincerely don't know how people lived before the times of ride sharing and food ordering, food delivery services. I had a baby, and the entire time after I had my baby, every meal was Postmates.
All right, so that's all the time that we have for this episode, but before we go, we want to know, what's something that happened this past decade that you never want to forget about?
Oh man. I remember the 2012 movie came out and I was like legitimately afraid that the world was gonna end.
You also had something else pretty big happen this decade.
Oh.
Like, just recently.
And I got engaged, I mean that too.
So many huge moments this decade that it's hard to really pick like one thing, but definitely on a personal level, having my daughter was life-changing to say the least.
Well, my wedding. It was one of my favorite days ever. It really was. It was the coolest day ever. So stupid. But just with the family, the friends, and everybody, it was just the best day that I never, ever thought I'd have.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Tens.
Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an episode.
Is there anything from this past decade that we missed? Let us know in the comments.
Bye.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. It's Sierra, producer here at FPE. Thanks so much for watching this nostalgic episode of The Tens. Be sure to subscribe here, but also subscribe to the React channel to see reactors gaming, competing, and so much more. Bye guys.